So hi, welcome back to the tree plays on data structures and algorithm. So today we are going to solve how to check whether two binary trees are same or not. So basically we are going to verify whether the two trees are structurally identical and having the same values. So if you are enjoying this series, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated. And also quick reminder that I have created one Telegram channel. Over there we are having the daily DSA quizzes, weekly conceptual notes and active discussions on DSA. So you can join the community. The link is in the description. So if you are new to here, my name is Samir. This is Algo Exploration. Let's solve today's problem. Okay, so let's start by solving how to check whether both the trees are same or not. So over here we are talking about the binary tree. Okay, now let's come to the problem statement. Over here they will be giving us the root of the two binary tree P and Q. Okay, and we need to write a function to check whether both the trees are same or not. Okay, now let's see that what is the meaning of same binary tree. See, over here they are saying that they should be structurally identical. Also, the node should have the same value. So if you take a look on this tree, okay, these two trees over here, first of all, they are structurally identical. Okay, second, each and every node value are same. Okay, so 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 and 5 5. Okay, so I believe you got this example that these two trees are same. Now over here, if you take a look over here, these two trees are structurally identical. That means same. Okay, but the values are not same. See, 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 5 and 4 5 is also same. But over here we can see that these two nodes are not same. Over here it is 6 and over here it is 7. They are not same. These two trees are not same. So I need to return false over here. Okay. And over here, I need to return true. Okay. I believe you got the question now. Okay. Now let's see that how we can solve this problem. See, first thing first, if there is no node at all, right, in both the trees. So basically, if no node is there, so structurally they are same. Also, the node value are same. So I believe that you are getting my point. If there are no nodes, they are same, right? So basically, we need to return true. Now, second point will be, let's say if one tree is having a node and the second tree is not having the node. So what do you think? What will be the answer? The answer will be false. That means if one tree is having the node, the second tree is not having the node. We need to return false. So I believe you got it. Now the third case, if both are having the node, okay, first of all, we need to check whether the values are same or not. If the values are same, then I need to proceed. But if the values are not same, then I need to return false. That's it. You don't need to go further. Because if the trees are not identical, I just need one violation. That's it. Okay. Now, if values are same, okay, then I will go on the left hand side. Okay. So over here, to solve this problem, basically I will be traversing, and over here I'm having a pre-order traversal. That means first I'll process the root, then I will go for the left subtree, and then I will go for the right subtree. Okay. So over here, I'm going for the left. Now, when I'm going on the left hand side, I am simultaneously going for the both the trees. Okay. Now over here also, I can see 2 and 2 are same. Okay. So I can go again on the right left hand side. So over here also, I can see that both 4 and 4 are same. So I will go on the left hand side. Okay. Now see, there are no node present over here, right? On the left of 4, no node. So basically I need to return true to its parent. Okay. True to its parent, because there is no node in both the trees. Now I need to go on the right hand side of 4. As I told you, in the pre-order, root, then left, and then right. So I'm going on the right hand side. Over here also I can see that there are no nodes at all in both the trees, right? On the left, right of 4. So I need to return true to its parent, that is 4. Okay. Now, once 4 got true from left and true from right, then I need to return true to its parent, that is 2. So it means that this part is identical in both the trees. That's the reason it is returning true to its parent. Okay. Now these two will call the right hand side of 2, that is 5, and it will be doing the same check on that side as well. So I believe you got it. Okay. Now let's implement the pseudocode for this. Now see, the pseudocode or an algorithm of this problem is pretty straightforward. Okay. If you have done the traversing, this will be a cakewalk for you. See, first thing first, if p is equals to null and q is also equals to null, meaning that both trees don't have any node over here. So we need to return if one tree is having a node and the second tree is not having the node. P is not equals to null and q is equals to null. That means the first tree is having the node, but the second tree is not having the node. And vice versa can also be happening. Okay. So I will be having OR over here. That means P is null and Q is not null. Okay. Over here, we need to return false over here. Okay. Because structurally, they are not identical. But see, guys, this thing is pretty big. Okay. But I can short it as well. In a sense, I can just have if P is equals to null or Q is equals to null. That's it. So this big line can be shorted in this way also. Now someone might argue that what if both are null? What if both are null? If both are null, basically we need to return true. But here in this case, we are returning false. See guys, if this is the thing, if both are null, that case has already been handled over here, right? That case has already been handled over here. So you don't need to worry about this. Okay. If it is going over here, then it means that either of them is null. Okay, not both. So I will be deleting this and I will be putting this thing over here. Okay. And over here, I need to return false. Okay. Now, the third case will be both are having the same values. So if p.val is equal to q.val. Okay. If both are having same values, then I need to go on the left hand side to search for the same tree. Okay. So what I'll do over here, I'll just have a return statement. Okay. Now see, if I'm going on the left hand side, I will be expecting true from here as well as from here, right? Then only I can say that this tree is identical, right? So I will be calling the same function. Now let me introduce the function name over here. Is same tree. And they are passing two roots, P and Q. Okay. And over here, Boolean. So is same tree. Over here, I will be passing the address of the left child. P dot left, comma, Q dot left. Okay. Now see, if this is giving me true, I need to check for the right hand side as well. So I will be having and over here. Is same tree P dot right, comma, Q dot right. That's it. And we are done. I believe you got it. Okay. So to say that it is identical in from left also it should be getting true and from right also it should be getting true. Okay. That's the reason I have written and over here. Okay. But one more case we have forgetting. What if values are not same? what if values are not same? So over here, I need to return false. And we are done. Now let's talk about the time complexity or the code performance. Over here, we can see that since we are having the pre-order traversal, okay, on both the trees, okay, simultaneously we are traversing on both the trees, okay. So due to that reason, the time complexity of the pre-order traversal is order of n. It's not, guys, 2n. Okay, again I'm saying it's not 2n. You might be thinking that this over here it will be n, and over here also it will be n. No. Why no? Because we are traversing on both the trees parallelly. Okay, so due to that it will be n. And you guys have seen that if this is stored in the stack, so once it is removed, okay, on the same stack space, 3 got its position. Similarly, when this was there, this 4 and 4 was there, or let's say 87 or 89 was there, when this was removed, in the same position, 88 and 8010 got its place. So due to that reason, the space complexity is due to the stack, which will be order of h. Now, there will be 2 cases of h. If the tree is balanced, that means most of the time, each node is having 2 children. So it will be a balanced binary tree, right? So due to that reason, the value of h will be log n. But if it is a skewed tree, then the value of h will be order of n. Okay, that's the reason I have written order of h over here, not log n or n. Okay, so I believe you got it. So again, as usual, if you're not getting it, you can take this code, try run it by yourself. You will understand what is happening over here. Okay, so that's it. And that's how you check whether 2 binary trees are same or not. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Algo Exploration for more DSA series. Also, don't forget to join the Telegram channel. The link is in the description. So I thank you so much for watching till the end. That's it from my side. I'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, keep practicing.